Hi, this is Arun from Random Codes. In this video, let's take a look at playlist items resource on YouTube Data API. Here is the documentation that is available. We all know that playlist is nothing but a group of videos that we combine and create a playlist. So playlist items is considered to be such kind of videos that are part of a particular playlist. In our earlier video, we have looked at how we can execute requests to return playlist resources. Now in this video, we will look at playlist items. These are the methods that are allowed on this resource: list, insert, update, and delete. So in this particular video, we will be looking at how we can generate a request for list and execute it using Postman. So list request returns a collection of playlist items, which is nothing but the videos that are part of a playlist that match the API request parameters. You can retrieve all the playlist items in a specified playlist or retrieve one or more playlist items by unique IDs. So these are the two things that we can do using this list request. So if we scroll down, so here is the resource representation in the JSON format. So where we have different properties like ID for playlist item ID, and we have a snippet, we have content details and status. So if we scroll further, so we have all the properties and their definitions mentioned here. Now let's go to the list service and see how we can configure a request and execute it. Here is the documentation for the playlist items list, so which returns a collection of playlist items that match the API request parameters. So we can use this to return all the playlist items of a particular playlist or a specific playlist item from a playlist. So when it comes to quota cost, it's 1 unit per request. Here are some of the details about the common use cases. When we scroll down further, so here is the request URL, and these are the parameters. The required parameter is part, so which has this valid value, content details, ID, snippet, and status. And some of the filters that this particular request accepts is ID and playlist ID. So ID is for playlist item ID, and playlist ID is for the playlist ID. Here is the list of optional parameters that include max results to specify the maximum number of records that we expect in the response. And if we scroll down, there will not be any JSON body, and the response format will be in this format. And here is the definition of all the properties that we are going to get in the response. And here are some of the examples. If you want, we can refer to this for better understanding. And here is the list of error messages that this particular request will return in case of any issues. Now on the right hand side, we have a section to try this request. So let's create a request here and execute it. And for part, I'll just provide snippet. Then we have to provide this ID, which is for playlist item ID, or we have to provide this playlist ID. So from our earlier request, we have the playlist ID, this one. Copy the playlist ID and provide the playlist ID here, and then click execute. We have to give access. So once it is done, it will execute the request and provide the response here. So as we have given the playlist ID as one of the parameter, so it has returned all the playlist items, meaning all the videos that are associated to this particular playlist. So here is one video, and similarly this is another video, and so on. Now let's try to form this request on Postman and execute it. Here is the request that we created for playlist items. Here is the URL. The method is get. We have provided API key, and for part we have used the snippet, which is one of the valid values for this resource type, and then we have provided the playlist ID. And I just executed it. Not just one video, it has more than one video. In case if you want to extract data for a particular playlist item, then in that case copy the ID value, and we can remove this playlist ID and provide the ID, which is nothing but playlist item ID. So when we execute this request, it will just return one item in the response, which is specific to the playlist item ID that we provided. And this is the playlist item ID that we used. And if we look at the snippet details, we should be able to find out the channel ID. And if we scroll down, we can even find the video ID. So this is how we can execute requests to retrieve the playlist items on YouTube Data API. That's all for now. I hope this video is useful. Let us know your feedback and suggestions in the comment section. If you like the content, feel free to like, share and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you on another video with a different topic. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.